It's Peter Samios, and I want to tell you the story about the checked out husband. That was me. If you're a husband, if you're a father, you need to listen to this story. Years ago, Vicky and I, it was just the two of us, BC, before children, as I like to call it, we were living in the country. Now, Vicky, she had a dental practice. She set it up on her own. Yeah, she project managed the whole fit out on her own. She had done this once before already on her own. This time it was different. She had me in her life. But no, I wasn't present. What was I doing? I was working in radio at the time. I was working for someone else at the time. I'd never been self-employed at the time. I was answering to someone else, picking up the phone every time it would ring for someone else's KPIs. So I wasn't present even from that point. So she went and set up the practice. She had it running. We were in the country, 500 kilometers away from where we were originally from in Sydney. And life was just frantic. Not only was I checked out at that point, but my job in radio was 160 kilometers, 1 hour and 45-minute drive away from where we lived. So I used to have to wake up at 5:15 in the morning, check the weather forecast for where we're living and for where I'm traveling to, leave at 5:15, be home at just after 6 p.m., have no time to connect with my wife because I'm too busy just living, just breathing, just trying to get some sleep, just trying to get some routine into my life. If what I'm saying is resonating with you, DM me the word mentor because I want to get in touch with you. We have the Full Life Framework, which is helping men and women around the world living their best lives possible. DM that word mentor and we'll get in touch. Meanwhile, back to the video. And then come the weekend, I was too exhausted to even talk, to even be present for Vicky. What on earth? I was putting on weight. I was smashing the iced coffees from the Roadhouse on the way to work each day. I wasn't physically myself. I don't know what planet I was on. And I had no idea I was doing it. This happened for a period of about, 4 years? And time again, Vicky would drop little hints of being like, hey, listen, you know all this stuff in a corporate world, in a corporate environment. Why don't you leave that job and come and help me at the dental practice? Nah, why would I do that? Nah, ego, purpose, pride. That's what got in the way. So no, I wouldn't do that. No. That went on for 4 years until finally Vicky gave me the ultimatum. She's like, you need to do something. You are a checked out husband. Either you change or we change this arrangement. And then on top of that, I got sent a message. We had our firstborn by then. I got sent a photo of our firstborn, would have been about 5 or 6 months old. He was asleep under the reception counter on sort of a softish kind of rug. Let's call it for what it is. He was asleep on the floor beneath our reception counter with our receptionist babysitting him because our support network, our extended family, couldn't be there to help take care of him. That photo is still tattooed into my mind as a nightmare photo. That was the turning point for me. I thought, that's it, enough's enough. She gave me the ultimatum and I got sent the photo. And then I thought, this just can't go on. It's gone on for 4 years. I called it quits. And the time I called it quits in the radio industry, by that time, I had just taken the station to #1 for its very first time. I'd won 4 Australian Commercial Radio Awards by the age of 30, which is kind of like unheard of. They're like the Logies of radio. And I walked into the boss's office and I said, I'm done. And they said, what do you mean? We're like, you're just getting started. I said, no, there's something missing in my life. I'm a checked out husband. I'm not there for my wife. I'm not there for my only boy. We've now got 3 beautiful children. So called it quits, went into the dental practice. I was essentially a stay-home dad. I felt like I had no purpose. My pride was bruised. My ego was bruised. I'm like, what am I? I'm just here rocking a child. But you know what? That was the best moment. I was able to be there for our firstborn and then for our secondborn and for our thirdborn. And by default, yes, I started implementing things at the dental practice, things that I'd learnt from the corporate world, putting into our own business. As Vicky put it, you put that much effort into your own business and you keep that much in your back pocket. You're not answering to someone else. You're not reporting to someone else. You want to take leave, you can take leave. You want to do this, you can do this. For the first time, Vicky and I were finally aligned in life, in marriage, and then, in profession as well, because I just kept getting more and more immersed into the dental practice. And yes, I was still able to feed the radio itch that I still had, helping at the local community radio station, volunteering there. Even now, I'm still coaching in radio. So I'm still able to do those things. I just don't physically have to pack up and go an hour and 45 minutes just to get to work for 5 days a week and then drive back, and the wear and tear on not just on the car, but on my marriage. So the lesson in this is, what are you missing out on in your relationship, in your marriage? What are you missing out on? Have you checked out? Are you using work to cover things? Are you thinking, I've just got to do this. I need to just go in on a Saturday. I just need to answer this phone call. I just need to reply to this email for someone else. Meanwhile, you've got your wife, your children there asking for your help. Have you checked out? Are you present? What are you doing 5 to 9? Don't worry about the 9 to 5. If this is resonating with you, DM the word mentor. I want to give you more information about full life movement, because Vicky and I, we've mastered this. We've been there and we've gone away from that. And we want to teach this to you. It's the full life framework. We've helped people in Australia and around the world. DM the word mentor and I'll send you more information.